Good morning and welcome back. Okay, what are we doing today? Um, no, not terrain materials, so let's change the text here. I think I will do a bit more house building. So, yesterday we did this shop here, and I also managed to fix the terrain material so that I have grass on the normal material and I can paint walkways and stuff like that with other materials and don't have grass on those. So that worked out fine so far. I just need to expand this with different variations of different textures so that I have maybe areas where I have the normal dirt texture and can paint it in areas where I don't want to have grass but only the dirt. Hello. Yes, I have. There are too many positives for what I want to do with it, so I switched. So I never had a landscape that looked that good in Unity, and here I also have full control over it, which I didn't have in Unity. And I have nice looking grass that's not killing the performance. And one of the negative things is that I don't have vertex snapping for placing and building houses, but I can work around that. It's not that important. And there are other positive aspects in Unreal Engine that are better than Unity. At least for my case. It doesn't mean the engine itself is better, it just means that for my particular game, it's the better match. Yep. So, and the terrain itself. Yeah, like I said, you don't need to switch. It's every game is different. And needs different things. Odyssey draft. Yes, I have. Let's launch this. And here I have a lot of documents. Yeah. It's all different parts of the world I wanted to to work on. Um, it was 3 years ago. Also, when when I was at a conference, and the guys from Artsy Draft showed off their tool, and they also showed it in school where I was, and I had a look at a demo version, and then that conference they gave me a code for a reduced version that I could use on Steam. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I need to do something in that regard for all the dialogue I would want to have in my game. But so far I haven't done any dialogue for this new version because the dialogue system isn't there yet. So I don't think I will put it in shop here. Not that I know of. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, they had a lot of integration stuff with with XML and dialogues and stuff like that into different formats, but I didn't know that they were going the complete plugin route in that way. Interesting. Let's see. But so far I haven't used it for anything that I would export. I just used it as kind of a game design document in the background. And we have another shop here. I think I need to remove this road. And another big aspect that I've found is that creating patches is quite easy with Unreal. So next time I'm having a build ready, patching that would be just a click of a button, basically, without paying anything for it. Which is another thing I don't really like about Unity, that you have a lot of functionality you can add to it, but you in almost every case you have to pay for it, even if it's small amounts, but they add up. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can still use them. If we can get to them, it shouldn't be a problem. And yep, sword, barrel. I need to add some light in here. I don't think that I will find the other sword. Oh, and that's one thing I need to change. Yeah. But that's not what I wanted to do, but it's good that I can use that. So the next thing we need to build is another sorry about that. Another shop. And this town needs a smith. A smithy. So we need to build that. I think this layout is okay. So I might copy over the shop here and then remove everything I don't want from it. Which I can't do this way. Ugh, damn it. Okay, I need to do this differently. Okay, so I need to completely select all of here and duplicate those. Yeah, I think I need to move this here. And yeah, it would be awesome if I could just copy all this, but I can't. I can only copy the parents, basically. Which is a bit strange. think it kind of works on the assumption that you use blueprints for more of it, but in some cases blueprints are a bit too much. So here we need to change these walls to stone walls. Yep. And I think I need to change those two walls as well. I think I can make this a bit smaller because we don't need a staircase in here. This could be just one story, one floor building. storage back here. No. Okay. And this would be here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Interior. Okay, we need another trigger box here. And this is interior, first floor. And let's give this another name here so that we can create a blueprint out of it more easily. Okay, blueprints, buildings, yes. I just realized that I did something kind of stupid. Yeah, it's okay. We don't need that many blueprints of that. We can just reuse this one here. That's what blueprints are for. Here's the wall. I'm working on an exploration adventure game. Let me show you what I have in here so far. You can pick up items and you can walk around the landscape, and specific areas you will get notification that you found something. In this case we found the temple cave, and for some reason the text just don't work here, but if we press J we can see the journal, and everything you find in the world, every area you find, you will get journal entry for. And we also have an inventory. This doesn't work at the moment, but at some point you should be able to rotate this barrel around. You can drop it. You can push it around if you want to. And we can pick it up again. One thing that I don't have in here yet is the dialogue system, because I haven't converted it yet over to Unreal. I was using Unity before and I switched to Unreal. Yes, I'm using Unreal. And good morning, brain drain. Not necessarily. it's always um, always depends on what you're doing. Um, in my case, the I'm using a lot of level design, a lot of custom textures, custom materials I wanted to work with, and I'm working on a really low budget, and that's those are some of the aspects where I thought that Unreal would be better. The major aspect why I switched is that in Unreal I will have someone to help me out with my characters. So I have an artist that will create character models for me, and I didn't have that in Unity. So that's the major aspect for me to switch. And the other things are nice, and I like them, but they're not the main concern why I switched over. Damn it. I want this damn wall to be visible. Okay, looks like I need to move it out so that I can continue working on it. Thank you for the follow. See you later. change this one to the door frame. Okay. So that's our base interior. And now we need to change that. And we need to add the other interior parts here, which will be the forge area back here. So let's see where we can find stuff for that. Yeah, that's forge. That's one variation. Oops. Let's see what the others look like. Okay, that's... Oh no, I think I like the first one. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, what's the next thing we do need? We have coals. Or something like it. I think I need to change this a bit. The material. To make this look a bit more interesting. Yeah, the problem is I don't have a proper map for that. So we need to create one. Because I want a glow map for these parts here. But the rest shouldn't glow at all. Or maybe the sword. Yeah, maybe. Not sure. So we need to open that. Somewhere else. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but... Hello. If you have questions, just ask them. In most cases, I will be able to answer you. that's okay. Village interior. And it was Forge. Yes, here. So let's add a layer to it. And let's take this. I'm working on an exploration adventure game. A non-violent exploration adventure game with branching dialogue system and inventory. Why can't I? What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. That's what I was doing wrong. Yes, I'm using Unreal. Nope. Okay. Not really what I had in mind, but it's okay. And this is really crude, but it should work. Let's see the sorry about that. So let's import that. And now we should be able to just throw that in here. multiply. And now they are glowing. Yay! And I need to change a few other things here. Let's make this non-metallic. And quite rough. Okay. That's our forge. And I will add other stuff to the forge later, but it's just the interior here. And we need roof for this. Let's see, what kind of roof do I want to give it? I think I will go with slate here. And that's 2 by 3, yeah. Programming language C++, but most of the time blueprints are used, I think. So it's visual scripting. So this should be in the middle, yeah. Now we need the rest of the roof part. Yeah, roof walls. That's what I call them here. So we need stone. I think there is a plugin for that, but I'm not sure um, if it's officially supported. But I haven't done anything in that regard yet, so other people might know more about it. Yeah, okay. For Unity makes sense, but in Unreal, I'm not sure. Yeah, in Unity I also used C Sharp. Yeah, this is wrong. Oh, I know what's kind of taking off. I need a frame for this. Okay. I mean, I so far haven't used um any code in Unity and Unreal. I used blueprints so far, and I managed to do everything I wanted to. So and as far as I know, if at some point I really need to go into the source code, I can convert that quite easily. At least that's what I know from what I heard. Not 100% sure if that's correct, so don't quote me on that. So, and so we have our forge here. We need some kind of chimney to vent out smoke and stuff like that. Okay. Don't think this will work. No, this doesn't look like it will fit there. Yeah, no, this doesn't fit. But let's see, maybe we can get something to work here. Okay, there's shorter variations of that. Nope. So I think we need to go with this here. Then add this top piece. Yeah, that looks like it could work. Even though this is slightly floating here. And no, this doesn't work. Damn it. I need some kind of framework to hold that. Let's see. We have these are the walls. No, we don't have those pieces there. Are they in here? Yeah, those are the pieces I want. Um, completely depends on your game, I would say. Um, yeah, and that's also quite important. You need an engine where you can, in which you can work the way you want to. Create most of it on your own. At least the base mechanics and stuff like that. At least if you're the main developer. If you're working in a team, then it depends on what kind of engines your teammates are working with or want to work with. Yep. Yeah, my biggest concern with CryEngine is a bit older. And I was working on um, I was helping out on a project other people worked on in CryEngine, and at some point, CryEngine said, "No, we don't give you support anymore, and you're on your own. You can try to go through our um, documentation, which was at that point completely out of date, and they had to switch over to another engine, and they chose Unity. No, they chose what was it, UDK at that time. Um, Add component. Not sure. I'm a little bit new to the engine, so is it faster? Is it better? Not sure. Component. get the right beam here. Yes, but the problem is I don't have vertex snapping, so a lot of it is a bit fiddly, I would say. So okay, good to know. I didn't know that, so thank you for that. I learned something. No, this is supposed to be static, not movable. Oh, no, this is, I can't use that here. Not the way I built this thing, sadly. Yeah, I haven't done that, and the problem is that I'm using one blueprint for different houses to show the interior. So I can't add component to this object here because it's used in different spaces. So the thing is, this house here I built as a blueprint, and it was a bit strange to work with. But in this case I copied over a blueprint without any components and only the blueprint that sets the interior visible or invisible, and I can't add components to it. Otherwise I will have it at the other area as well. Yeah, but I will keep that in mind for the rest of them. but I'm not sure it will work here. I mean, I could add this component here. And then if I copy this over, yeah. Okay, so I could work with that. But I haven't done so because I didn't know about it. So there is um yeah, the thing is I need to change this later. Let's see. If I add the roof again, we have the chimney back here. It looks a bit strange, but it's okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's jump into here. Okay, we need to change the collisions here. And sorry about the noises outside. Some kind of argument going on in front of my door. Okay, so now we should be able to get in here. Let's check the collision. Yeah. Oh, the pillars inside here still. Those are used. And I basically only need the middle part to have a collision. But let's remove the collision and take the mesh. Because it's quite a simple mesh, so it shouldn't be that much. Okay, this is good now, and the roof we need to change. Because the roof doesn't need a collision here. I think that's okay. We only need to be able to get in here and get near the forge. So I think this is fine. We might need to change the collision for the forge at some point, but only for the smith, so that he can work on it properly. But I don't have a smith yet, and I don't think we need it yet, but I will add it when I need it. Okay, so sorry about that. Let's add a sign, and then we are done with this shop, basically. So let's go to this one and add the component. Now let's take a shorter one. Let's take this. Or this? Yeah, let's take this one. Okay. And those buildings still need the door. So let's create our door. So that's the exterior and doors. Sorry about that. And let's see. I need to do this differently. Okay. And now we should be able to add the door in here. Yeah, you're right. If everything is part of one object, it's easier to find, scroll through the whole scene. Because it's not that cluttered. Too many objects in here. This is not moving. This, yeah, okay, this still works. Why isn't this one working? Oh, yeah, I know why. Ah, damn it. It's not that. I thought I had a cast in here that didn't work, but it isn't that. Oh, it is that, but it's not on the door. It's in the first person blueprint. And it's here. Okay. Now it should work. Yep. But the door's not really in the frame, so we need to fix that. I think it was one of these problems with the door that doesn't fit everywhere I move it. Yeah. At least not 5 units. And there will be proper animations and stuff like that later. But at the moment I'm just building the frameworks. So, let's create another shop. And use the add component method. But first I want to change this to a floor piece. Let's see. This will be a bigger shop again, so let's make this 3 by 4. Nope, this one. Yeah. So we need to select the plinth we want and then add component. Okay. And if I duplicate that, it will create a static mesh. Okay. Basement area done. Or foundation. Let's see. One question I have: how would I go about the interior parts of that? Would I build different object for that? Or also build it as part of this and then add a blueprint? So that I can switch it on and off. Just realized I forgot about all these, the other builds as well. Okay, now I don't get these rounding arrows here anymore. It's good. Sorry about that. And thank you for the follow. Nesbit, I think, was it? So let's do the autosave. Okay. I need to move this slightly forward. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. I'm still a bit. I'm still slightly ill, but apart from that, I'm fine. I need to sort these out a bit better here. You? How are you? Um, I'm liking it so far. Yeah. Apparently, I did more work than I had to in some areas, but it's part of learning the ins and out of of an engine, how it works. Because these buildings are kind of not built them wrong, but built them in a way that is a bit too complicated, too much. And in this case, this shop is just one object with a lot of components. The other ones don't really have components, but are a lot of objects in the hierarchy here. So that's the difference. Because I wasn't using the add component thingy. So not sure if it's better or worse. It's in this case I don't see the objects in my hierarchy here, or world outliner, which is easier to keep track of everything. But if I want to change things, I need to go here then to the details I'm not sure if I can do everything here that I want. For instance, can I? No. I'm not sure how I would go about adding a collider to it to just take the interior out and stuff like that. I need to look into that, see how that's working out. But yeah, like I said, apart from that, apart from learning something new, which is not a bad thing, I'm liking it. And it's progressing. The next big thing I want to do at some point is working on the dialogue system. I think I might start that today, at some point. No, I just want to work on these houses. Why are they movable? They all should be static. There are a few things in here that already look better than in Unity. Like the terrain looks really awesome. And I have full control over every aspect of the textures, stuff like that. Which I didn't have in Unity. Because RTP was a bit strange. And I have a lot of grass over here without much impact on the performance, which is also a nice thing. And I have my journal thingy in here already. I have an inventory system, which at the moment is empty, but I can pick up something. Cave lights? Oh, the crystals in here, yeah. The problem is that the cave itself doesn't... For some reason, the material here is not working. Not sure why. But yeah, those are crystals. If I can get behind some of them, you can even see that they're kind of translucent. There's a refraction on it. No, we can't see it here. But Believe me, they are. Yeah, here you can see it a bit. They are slightly translucent and have a refraction and stuff like that. And they glow, so they have everything that I could put on them, basically. But I'm not sure why the cave doesn't want to have the texture. I think the problem is that we would need to paint on this, but we can't paint on this object, so that's why it's not really working. Let's see, maybe we can do this. Paint a color. So I don't know. I might need to create a different material for the caves, so that they have proper texture again. And I just noticed something else here. Let's remove that. Yeah, I think we need to create a different material for that. One that doesn't have these layer blends. And we need to create an instance from that. Don't need sand here. Let's have a look at the other one for the values. Okay, it's 2000 here. this is different, but we need to change this anyway, because this is a bit too big. Let's see. Yeah, this is too big. And these we need to copy over. These values here. So this is two, and here we had that value. I think we need the snow here, but sand we don't need for these. Oh, we need sand for these, because some of them are in sand, so we need to have the proper values here. And 50, 10, 5, 1, 1, 1. 50, 10, 5, 1, 1, and 1. And then sand blend, we have this. And if there's a better way to do this, please help me out in that regard. Okay, now we have that. Even though this looks a bit wrong. Not sure. Yeah, one thing I don't understand is these shadows, basically, where they come from. Kind of feel wrong to me. Might just be some artifacts from the lighting. I'm not sure. Let's go to the other caves and set the right texture. Let's set this one. And we have our river current way over here. And this one has parts of it underwater, so the sand is in the right spots. Sorry about that. Yeah, looks like the sand is in the right spots. Problem is, we don't have light in there. So let's add a point light in here. this looks a bit strange. Yeah, but we need to rebuild the lighting then. Hopefully it's better then. Let's see. Why is this cave not affected by this? What did I do differently here? Oh, okay, I used a different material there. Yeah, there's something wrong here. I think the values are not right. Must have switched some of them up. Or maybe I just did not set the right values here. Yeah, I think that's it. So the values here need to be right. Okay, yeah, that was it. Okay, now this looks better. Yep. Okay, much better. Even though we still have the lighting issues here, which might be fixed when we redo the lighting, but I'm not 100% sure. And there's also something wrong with these. I think it's the material on them. I think there's some value I need to set here to make this work correctly. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, yeah, that's the crystal material here. And all these values here should put into parameters so that I can control them outside. But for the moment, I'm just working on this the way it is. There's some settings somewhere that makes them proper light sources, but I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Let's see, maybe we can find this. Too many different
Hi, this is Tom.
strange tutorials here.
Hey guys, Cody here.
Is this? Okay. Nope. Okay, this using masked. Too many tutorials open.
It's Katie from Blueprint.
Hey, what?
So, let's open this and search for it. Okay. This is what we need to do. Okay. It's not happening for me. Okay, maybe I need to boost that value. Oh, I might need to add this value here. That's it's on the cube, okay, so it's on our crystals here, which we can't change for them because they are foliage actors. But if we have other crystals here somewhere, then we can use that. So if I just set this one here, okay, that's the thing I need to do. So I can't use them as foliage, I think. I mean, it would have been nice, but I don't think that they will light the scene properly that way. At least I doubt that we can change anything here. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like we can change the lighting on those. Where am I using them? Let's remove all of those. So as soon as I build the lighting, this should be okay. So let's go back to this one. Let's see, does this work? Do we need to move this up slightly? No, it works. Okay. Oh, and we also need to change these. Yeah, the problem is lighting build will take a bit too much time. It's like we'll do it for the evening stream, so when I'm offline I will build the lighting and then we can see what they look like then. Let's continue building this house here. Thank you for the follow. And let's see. And this is static. And we need one in the middle. And this will be no window here because we have the stairs there. It will block this off, so window doesn't make sense there. Yes, it's for a game. An exploration adventure game by the name of MagicAle. Thank you for the follow. It will be a non-violent exploration adventure game without stats, fighting and stuff like that. Bit inspired by Firewatch. But I'm not sure if I can get voice acting in here, so it will be text-based. Some of them are done, not all. The dialogue system I need to add in yet, and what I have in here so far is an inventory system, and I hope this works. I can pick up this key, which in this case is just the lockpick. Basically, the rotation is off, so it's can't really see it, but I can't rotate it for some reason. Now I have them equipped, and I can open this door. Sounds a bit too much. The thing is, without the items equipped, so if I take these and drop them, I might not be able to find them again because they fell through the world. Yeah, they are gone. I'm not able to open the door. Okay, so this didn't really work because it still thought I had them equipped. So I need to fix the system in that regard. But in some cases I need the key to open the door. And another thing is, since it's an exploration adventure game, in certain spots on the map you will get this icon in the corner and text buff. And if I click on the J button, I have a journal where I can see everything I found and people I talked to and stuff like that. Yeah, those are just placeholder sounds. Yes, there's a story. There's a reason why you're in this valley, and stuff like that. Because you're hired to find a rare recipe for beer. That's why you're here. And in the first quest you get in world, apart from getting that recipe, which you get kind of out of world as your main quest, there's an innkeeper here that ran out of beer, and he sends you over to a brewery, which is on the other side of the map, which is kind of here. The brewery will be over here, which is kind of a hook to get you to explore the world, basically. Yes, it's only me working on it. No, that's not 100% right. I switched over to Unreal so that I will get help with characters. And as soon as the first iterations are done, I can show you the base characters for the game. And there will be some kind of character creation. I'm not sure if I will leave it in the game because it doesn't really make sense in some ways, but I can show you something else. I have a prototype for the no, that's not what I wanted to show you. That's I worked on this game in Unity earlier, and I switched over from Unity, and I have this build from the Unity version. I can show you. And here we can show you a bit of character creation. It will be similar to this, but not exactly the same. The idea is to publish it around February next year. By the looks of it, it will be published into early access, so that I can still work on it, but people can already play it. Let's call it testy, yay. And I used Unity for this build here, but I switched over to Unreal Engine. And the thing is, this animation is a bit wrong and stuff like that. The thing is, the character is falling from the sky in the beginning of the game, and I had some issues with loading the animations properly and stuff like that in this build here. But in the other version, it will be hopefully a bit better. Here we have this cave, and we have someone to talk to here. And this dialogue thing I need to build in Unreal It's the next big thing, and then I'm mostly done with the mechanics. And if we look here, that's the journal. And we get some flavor text here, basically a bit of information about what we found. And if we talk to people, we also get some kind of feedback. My computer specs are below the stream, if you can scroll down. Here we have the thing when we need key for the door. Then get this feedback there. And that's kind of what I wanted to build. Thing is, I need to get trees again in Unreal, because these I could only use in Unity. And you know, there were free sample speed trees in this build, and the characters I need to completely recreate. But like I said, I have someone who's helping me out with that. And here we have the village. Or one version of the village. And a lot of characters running around. And that's kind of what I want to build, even though I changed this a bit around. And this I completely changed to more of a mansion or castle in the new build. Not just a simple house for the mayor, but something bigger. Oh, I just see that this is quite big here. And they did choose